I've got quite a few packs through this 2022 Team Corally Kronos XTR, and I'm ready to give you my final thoughts on it. I want to talk about its strong points, its weak points, and let you know if I think you should buy this over the Armor Crate and EXB. Before we do that, let's take it out for a quick bash, and what better wheel and tire combination to take it out with than the Proline Black Mamba tires on Vitavon Wheels. This is an awesome combination, guys. If you haven't tried these wheels and tires, you really should give it a shot. Let me get these put on the truck and let's take a look at it. Guys, what do you think? I think these tires look good on pretty much any car you put them on, but I think they look really good on the 2022 Team Corally Kronos XTR. Before we go out, guys, I would love it if you would drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about this video. Consider subscribing and hitting that like button. I make these videos for you guys, and I'd love to hear from you. Alright guys, just like I thought, these Proline Black Mambas rip on this truck. If you haven't tried a set of these, you really should. Let's take a look at the truck as it sits right now. I've got about a dozen packs through this truck now, and so far, for the most part, it's holding up great. Body is doing well. I did reinforce this body. I reinforced all of my bodies. It does have one split here and a couple of dents here from the shock towers. For the chassis, it has its strong points and its weak points. Let's talk about its strong points first. The first thing I want to say is the shock towers and the chassis plate on the bottom are, as far as I can tell, nearly indestructible. This bracing system makes the front shock tower very strong. I haven't had any problems with bending of the rear shock tower. It is fantastic. The basic bones of this chassis are as strong as any chassis I've ever seen. Drivetrain components also seem very strong. I did bend one rear drive shaft here, but it was on a really bad landing, and I don't blame the drive shaft for that. It was fairly easy just to bend it back as well because it didn't break. Other than that, I've had no problems with the drivetrain of the truck at all. The primary weak point of this truck that I found are the tie rods. The stock ones, the plastic brakes, the metal brakes. If you upgrade them to EXB, the EXB ones will also break. I'm not sure, there's something about the geometry of this that in certain crashes it just wants to break these tie rods. Now, I've upgraded mine to Lunsford Racing Titanium with EXB ends, and so far I have not broken those. However, you can buy the all plastic ones that come on the lower end models, and they will probably also be more durable than what comes on here stock. I also broke a upper shock mount in another really bad completely upside down crash from like 20 feet in the air. Right now I've got a temporary armor one on here. Other than that, for me, the truck has been completely durable. Now let's compare that to the durability of the Arma EXB. My EXB, in the first dozen packs, I had bent both shock towers and essentially destroyed my chassis. I think those are much larger weak points than having to replace a couple of tie rods and a shock mount. The Arma EXP is also more expensive. You're going to pay a little bit more for it retail, and there are no availability of coupons, which you can get coupons on these Team Corally cars. You also get a spare body with this car and a pinion, which is awesome. Because of these things, I genuinely feel like this is a better buy right now than the Arma EXP line. If Arma decides to make their chassis stronger, make their shock towers stronger, then it might be a better deal for one reason and one reason only, and that will be parts support. Now, it's not hard to get parts for this truck, but you do have to buy them online. You probably can't go down to your local hobby shop and pick them up. They are a little more expensive than Arma parts are in general, and you're going to have to wait for them. Whereas with Arma, you can probably go down to your local hobby shop and pick up parts if you break them. Personally, I buy all my stuff online anyway, so that's not a problem for me. It may or may not be an issue for you. So what do you guys think? Are you going to try and pick one of these things up and give it a try, or are you sticking with Arma? And if so, why are you doing it? All right, guys, that's all I've got for you today. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll see you next time.